MAGA supporters will quickly try to forget, pretend does not exist.
One of the more interesting and hilarious things about the big, beautiful bill that just got passed in the House today is the timing in which some of these cuts are set to take place. Now, for the remainder of 2025, we're probably not going to see too much. Obviously, the funding that goes to ICE, that's immediate, right? So prepare for that. But as far as cuts to Medicaid and SNAP and WIC and all this other stuff, we're not going to see that this year. Nah. The first wave of cuts aren't scheduled to kick in until right after the 2026 midterm elections. That's suspicious. And what's even more suspicious is that the brunt of the cuts aren't expected to take place until after the 2028 election, if we even have one. I mean, at this point, we don't know. Now, you might be asking yourselves, why would they do that? Why not? If they wanted this shit so bad, why not kick this shit off right now? It's because they know, the Republicans and the GOP and Donald Trump know that what's about to happen is going to be bad for the American people, and they don't want to take the blame for that. So instead, what they're doing is that they're simply delaying, right, the cuts from taking place until after they've already been voted out of office. And they are banking heavily on the wildly uneducated population of the United States of America to blame whoever's in power at the time, even though it was them that pushed the button in the first place. You get what I'm saying? And you want to know what's really fucking hilarious? They've done this before. Literally, Donald Trump, his first term in office, passed that 2017 tax cut, which caused the majority of the inflation that we saw in 2021 because he simply delayed when those things kicked in until after the 2021 election because he knew he was going to get voted out. And I had to sit and listen to you driveling idiots for 4 years blame Joe Biden for all the inflation that we saw during his term, even though it was Donald Trump who did it the first time. And then what's even more hilarious is that y'all let Donald Trump run a campaign complaining about the very inflation he caused and put him back in office for it. Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Like, there is one inescapable fact in all of this. The GOP, MAGA, and the Republican Party as it exists today can only exist because the majority of the American population are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Y'all motherfuckers dumb as hell. But I ain't going for it this time. I promise you I'm not. If by God's grace and by some miracle we get a Democratic president in 2028, if we even have an election, I dare one of you limp brain motherfuckers to be in my presence talking about he got elected and gas went to $5. I'm slapping fire out of all you bitches. I swear to God Almighty.
What y'all think about what he had to say? I think that this is the playbook that has already been used, that they continue to use. They blame the Democratic administration for the faults and flaws and lack of accountability from the Republican prior administration. And Democrats are there to clean up the mess afterwards and get all the blame. What y'all think? Was he off? Was his predictions inaccurate? Are they on point? Just want to know what your thoughts are.